Yum, yum!
Hello everyone, Steve White here for Pixel Fondue. So I thought I would address the elephant in the industry this week, and that has been this merger, acquisition, hostile takeover as I've seen it being called, between Allegorithmic, maker of Substance products, and Adobe. Pretty much as expected, there was a swift reaction on the internet, and that reaction was, as expected, largely negative. As we all know, several years back, Adobe switched their license model to a completely subscription-based service, and software could no longer be owned. I mean, at least as much as you could own someone else's copyrighted software, and was now being rented to customers on an annual basis. For some, this move was favored as it did allow more affordable access to an entire suite of software for much less money than it would have cost outright to buy a perpetual license, but many didn't like the fact that once the subscription period ended, they no longer would have access to the software and wouldn't be able to open their project files unless they purchased another year of access. Many have come to see Adobe as synonymous with Autodesk, another large software company that made the same move to subscription-based software also several years back. So back to the present, now Allegorithmic, makers of the much-loved Substance Suite, for lack of a better term, have teamed up with Adobe. So by creating this video, I don't mean to present a view that is either for or against this merger. However, I do think some perspective is in order. I spend a lot of time on social media. In fact, I'd say I spend entirely too much time, but that's a subject for another video. I read people's comments, I see what companies have to say, I love seeing new developments and seeing people's reactions. I find it fascinating, frankly. So I'd say that I've gotten a pretty good handle on the perception people have of Allegorithmic. The fact is, people largely love this company, and I mean they rave about them. They call their licensing model the best around, and people are marveled every day by the work they see coming out of this software. So the reaction you've seen this week on social media about the team up between love company Allegorithmic and perceived evil rental-only Adobe hasn't been unexpected at all. And the people of Allegorithmic know it. And that's why you don't see them out there arguing with people. They know there's nothing they can do to assure you that things will be fine and dandy. They know that the only thing they can do is show people that, in fact, that maybe things will be fine and dandy. So to be honest, I had the same reaction that many people had when first seeing the news. I was a little put off, to say the least. I worried about what was going to change. I have come to very much love the whole Substance experience, and to me this merger just said change, and that concerned me a lot. But given some time, I've come to the thought, or at least the hope, that it might not be the worst thing, and there's nothing saying it couldn't even be better. I've seen people accusing Allegorithmic of being sellouts or ruining things or saying they just killed Substance. Again, I understand people's trepidation about the merger, but I think Allegorithmic has earned more respect than that. I think some respect is due here. If your worst fears turn out to be true a year from now, fine. You know what? Use both verbal barrels in them. But right now we literally have zero information on what an Adobe Allegorithmic merge will be. How much creative control might they have at Adobe? Will it be part of Creative Cloud, or will it be something else new entirely? The fact is, we don't know yet what will change, what will stay the same, what will get worse, or what will get better. For me, Substance tools have become indispensable, and I'm not about to change everything I do based on something that may or may not happen. And who knows, maybe it won't be for me eventually, but I have no way of knowing that now, and I won't react to that now. So to sum up, I'd just say keep my eye on what goes on with the merger, but don't lose the respect you've come to have for Allegorithmic without knowing what the future holds. Thanks everyone for listening.
Yum, yum!